Good morning, everyone, on this chilly and cold Tuesday morning. Hopefully, you're off to a good start and bundled up off to work and school and whatever you're doing, as temperatures at or close to freezing across much of the area, between about 30 and 35, as the wind settled down just enough to allow those temperatures to fall off. A little patchy frost, but I think we're going to see a lot of frost the next couple of nights. But today, it's going to be a chilly day. It's really not going to warm up a whole lot. It's going to feel more like mid-December into January. High temperatures only into the lower 50s. And kind of one interesting note here, our record low high for today in Chattanooga is 54 degrees. So that is definitely in reach. Highs into the lower 50s. So we may only top out at 53. So there's a possibility we may have a record breaker for a low high. So if you know what that means, basically, it's not a record low for the overnight. It's just a record low high. So we'll continue to keep notes on that. But that just kind of gives you the story that this is a real cold air mass for this time of year heading into the deep south. In fact, there's been a good bit of snow over portions of Wisconsin and Michigan, so this is quite early. It's not unprecedented, and obviously you probably won't see a lot of national news stories on that because it really doesn't fit their narrative, but it's just a cold outbreak that we'll just have to deal with for 2 or 3 days. So prepare for that, and I'll go ahead and give you a quick look at our supercast. And once again, our weather pattern is going to stay pretty quiet as we head into the next several days. There you see the chilly air that's going to stay with us all the way through Thursday into Friday morning, and then we'll start to rebound. See a storm system with the Atlantic seaboard that's going to dodge us to the east, and our next weather system may not get here until the middle of next week. So the weather will stay dry, and notice this cold snap will continue through, let's say, Friday mid-morning, and then Friday afternoon will be, let's say, close to 70 in some spots. And it's going to be a beautiful weekend to kind of get out and enjoy. One other thing of note, though, with this chilly weather is that it's going to really give us an accelerated fall foliage season. You've probably already noticed it. A lot of color on the trees already, even some leaf droppage. With this cold snap, this weekend in some areas will be the peak, especially in some of the higher elevations. Things are going to turn really quickly out there. So great weekend to check that out. But instead of the first week of November, looks like it will be the last week of October for the valleys, and it'll probably be this week into this weekend for a lot of the higher elevations. So that's my thinking right now, as some of the trees have already kind of peaked, and some of them are just ready to peak. And with this cold surge and freezing temperatures the next 2 or 3 nights, with lots of sunshine and chilly, crisp nights, I think we're going to see a real acceleration in this fall foliage. But today, bundle up. It's not going to really warm up a whole lot with highs into the lower 50s. Take care, be safe. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll talk to you later.